my name's Richard Murray, and this is the Zidim channel, and here's my update for November 20th. Well, happily printing away here. I did have one challenge with the Moai, and that is where I built it was right over here on a glass sheet, which is my main work surface when I'm modeling. Glass is great because if you get glue stuck to it or paint on it, it's very easy to scrape off, and the glass is flat. But after I built it, I moved it over to here. And on this part of the desk, I thought it was nice and flat. It turns out it must be out by less than a millimeter, at least where the feet go. And when it was rocked one way, I could not print because we weren't getting proper contact with the print bed. But I figured out the problem, shored up one of the feet, and we're back in printing again. So, as you know, I've been working with the horses. I'm scraping together a video to go through the whole process, and after learning from Chris at Practical Printing, I'm going to do what he did, and that is I'm going to break it down into segments. So A, it's a faster way for me to get product out there, content out there, and B, it's probably easier to take in the whole process that way. So we'll get through DAS. Hopefully by the end of the week I'll get the first one posted. I've been printing these horses. I don't want too many where they're grazing. They all look the same. So what I am working on, there we go, is moving parts of the horse around so we can have it looking over. Since the train's going to be going by, I want a few of them looking over at the tracks, but since this is a regular occurrence, of course, some horses will just ignore it and keep on grazing. And then you get your different sizes. Also, what I have to get going on is improving the tails and the mane, because these ones don't have it. So that's on the horse side. Now, our business side, as it were, the part that I showed last week, which was a vent cover for a coffee grinder, a commercial coffee grinder, client has that and is very happy with it. One of the things I do not know about these resins from P.O. Poly, and I'll post some questions out there to find out, is how they handle temperature, because it is hot air that's coming out of there. But so far for this lady's machine, it's working fine. Her previous one was printed in an FDM machine, and it might have been in PLA, not certain, but it cracked on her and fell apart. I didn't do that print, but she's very happy with this one. We may change the design a little bit, because she said she's having problems not with the actual part, but with the way everything's designed to flow the air out. So maybe we can tweak that. In the meantime, I have other projects I have to get printed, and hopefully by Wednesday I'll have a new resin here, and one of those is the P.O. Poly Tough resin. So I want to do some prints with that, and as I said, that's coming up. It was supposed to arrive on Friday, not here yet. We had a great chat on Friday night with the F3D PCH Friday Night Hangout group, as we talked about various slicers, and then we went off on tangents as we normally do. We actually are getting a little bit more organized now. We won't be on this week. We're on, I believe it's December 1st is our next one. It's every other Friday, and Joe Mike will be hosting that one. Don't know the topic yet, but if you're interested, you can head up to F3DPCH-public, and that's where we're putting all the information on what's coming up. And if you have ideas for things you want to see, that's the place to put it, as well as if you have some ideas for a logo. There's information on the site exactly what we're looking for, but we'd love to have your creative juices working and come up with a logo that we can use on the Facebook page as an icon, and hopefully we can print it out as well. But anyways, my focus once again is on trains. I will be back on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern, or not Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific time, the other coast. So I'll be live then, And well, one of the questions I have, and I may just take a small print that I have and try brushing paints on. The horses I want to airbrush, but I haven't experimented with paints on these objects. So I'll pull out a paintbrush and do some painting and see how it turns out. Of course, I have to print something before that. The curing bucket that I made following Chris at Practical Printing works like a charm. The only change I made was adding something that I can hang models from, but it's all these LED lights in here. And as I said, it works. It's easy. It does the job. And my learning curve, by the way, was a lot of times they say soak the models in isopropyl alcohol. Actually, you're going to have to scrub them. And that gets rid of the tackiness feel. So that was part of my learning curve. So once again, Wednesday, I'll be painting at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Be safe out there.